Hey guys and gaias, it's Dr. Amanda Noel and Jack here, and we are Twin Flames with an exciting Twin Flame energy report.
All right, so as you all know, it's been an exciting eclipse season. We have a quick recap. We had the solar eclipse on July 12th, total lunar eclipse on July 27th, which was intense, solar eclipse on August 11th, Mercury in retrograde from July through August 19th, and Mars retrograde from June through August 27th.
Today's Twin Flame energy report indicates that no, we are not done with the intensity. On August 13th, Mars moves from Aquarius to Capricorn. And though I love the medicine of Capricorn, and you might know that I am a Capricorn, the problem is this could raise a particularly challenging circumstance, especially in relationships and also at work.
Since Mars is often referred to as the angry planet, there could be more conflicts, disagreements, and headbutting. You're probably thinking, when will this ever end? Can I ever get some astrology with good news? When do I get to break free from all this madness? I know what you mean. But Mars in retrograde can help us realize our strengths and weaknesses on a much deeper level. It can help us gain understanding of and get control over our wiry emotions if we surrender our egos, that is. If not, it can allow our emotions to control us, which is the shadow side of Mars in retrograde. Which is it for you? Let us know in the comments below.
Bing.
Also, smash that like button if you enjoy our channel. Show us some love if you're excited about these stellar changes going on.
Oh yeah, baby. It's time to break those old habits. It's the perfect time to let go of those negative habitual emotional reactions and impulses. Can you imagine what your life is going to look like when you let those old patterns go? Think of how much better your relationships, your life, your diet, your morning routines, everything in your life is going to be. If we do become a little reactive and get stuck in the old impulses, we simply need to breathe and set some time aside to meditate about it. Become aware of your negative patterns and apologize to those you might have hurt or impacted in a negative way. But then move forward and focus on what we do want and go for it. Whatever you do, don't put much time or energy into that victim mode. You know, beating yourself up, that leads to nowhere. And Jack has a few more tips to share with you about Mars in retrograde, Twin Flame, the energy report. But first, I wanted to share an exciting announcement with you. For those of you who are committed to attracting your twin flame in pleasure, you are a woman who is grounding your beloved to come in this year, I have an exciting retreat on Bali. It's for divine feminine goddesses who are now ready to align with their feminine power and their twin flames very quickly. It's happening on November 6th through 13th in Ubud, Bali. Retreat, Pray, Love is right for you if you're ready to swiftly attract and align with your twin flame, your ultimate beloved, the blissful way. Will help you tap into your divine feminine energy without being too open or vulnerable. You'll awaken your sacred sexuality so you can become naturally magnetic to your beloved and become more magnetic to really, truly anything you wish to attract in your life, such as a high-paying soulmate client, tribe, opportunity, synchronicity. This retreat is designed to help you reveal your full feminine power in a safe, supportive space. You'll get to participate in deep healing work in a tribe of badass spiritual women for 7 full days and nights. This retreat is also for those who are ready to celebrate and rebirth in body, mind, and spirit with organic vegetarian food, massages, raw chocolate, spa and holy water rituals in the beautiful tropical paradise setting of Bali, among the scent of gorgeous flowers, incense, essential oils, and imagine what that journey could be like for you. Tune in and feel the energy of Bali in the tropics. Maybe just hearing about this retreat is a little activation in itself. At Retreat, Pray, Love in Bali, we will stay in Ubud, the capital, the setting of Eat, Pray, Love, for 7 days and nights. The spiritual Mecca, it's a paradise for you yogis, and it's just about an hour from Denpasar Airport. We'll do twin flame activations, psychic meditations, dance in the feminine magic, and we're going to do our self-marriage rings and a self-marriage ceremony, yoni healing, self-care, pampering. Designing these rings is such a powerful beginning that you'll be able to take home and keep. We're also going to be doing a healing of Gaia at the Volcano in Bali, right at Mount Batur, the sacred lake and hot springs. You'll get to attend juicy workshops daily, upgrade your pussy power, your sacred sexuality. We'll be doing galactic channelings, meditations, 11 twin flame chakra activations, and all kinds of other stuff. You're going to be able to drink activated crystallized spring water during these days that will help you align with the crystalline field. We'll also be getting into body image makeovers and seductive goddess photo shoots in the setting of beaches and rice paddies, and we'll have our own private villa and pool. You'll reunite with your soul family sisters for some prayer and healing and anointment and accessorizing and giggling. It's so much fun. We'll do a group goddess spa excursion, and we'll take a day trip, like I said, to Mount Batur, which is such a powerful space to get yourself grounded in your bliss.
While I won't be leading this goddess retreat for you ladies,
Sorry.
I will be leading a workshop for you on healing with the divine masculine, so I can't wait to meet you in Bali. Back to the Mars in retrograde. This can help us see through our own delusions of reality at this time. Holler at me if you are brave enough to admit you have had any of those.
Delusions?
I know I have. I was so delusional in money reality once. I was convinced that if I used the law of attraction, I could create financial abundance from within without taking any action.
A lot of people think that.
And I just attracted clients to me just by walking out the door. That's what I believed. I visualized my business taking off, but I ended up emptying my savings and going into debt instead. Living at home with my parents and going back to my engineering job.
Kind of sucked.
Yeah. It was tough to step out of the illusions. But when I did, I committed to honoring myself by taking action. I then began honoring the divine feminine too by helping out my beloved Amanda in her work. I stepped up and gave 100%, which is when abundance truly started coming and flowing. If we are living in a fantasy, we'll be given a large dose of truth at this time. If we try to hold on to our illusions and delusions, it will be incredibly painful, challenging, and difficult to navigate our lives and our relationships. But when we take the time to meditate, relax, practice patience, we'll be able to see and hold space for a deeper and more beautiful truth to reveal itself to us. We'll awaken even more to the truth of ourselves, our relationships with others, and to reality itself.
It'd be beautiful.
This is an exciting time. Yet be careful with big decisions at this time. It's a delicate phase. Please practice patience as it pays off in the long run. Instead of making decisions impulsively, try waiting and moving forward slowly from your deepest inner knowing. If you make impulsive decisions, you could get burned when you wake up and smell the spilled coffee.
Ouch.
Don't rush, let it cool, sip, and savor that taste. Also, if you know your human design and you're a being with an emotional authority, it's particularly important for you to sit with every decision before moving forward. Amanda is a generator with emotional authority. I am a sensitive projector with emotional authority. So we're used to making big mistakes on occasion when we don't wait before making decisions.
That is true. So, okay, guys, I imagine you don't want to jump into something hot and exciting, maybe a relationship, only to realize that you've made a complete mistake that is out of alignment for you and that you need to backtrack. This can potentially impact others who are affected by the miscalculated decision. And I have been there before a couple of times. In fact, recently, Jack and I made a really impulsive decision to book a flight and spend a whole month in Florida for a retreat. It seemed like the best idea, and we were so excited at the time. Woohoo! But then to our shock, when we slept on it And the next day we noticed something felt really off. And we sat with our decision a little bit more and realized that it was completely out of alignment and that our gut was practically screaming at us to cancel our plans. So that's what we did. And then we found out that it was going to be a hot, humid mess in Florida, and that would have been just a horrible first trip. It's never fun to un-RSVP, so this is a great moral of the story. In truth, we are all human and we do make mistakes, so we do need to use forgiveness. It's one of the most beautiful things.
Here are some more suggestions on how to deal with the energy at this time. You are very likely still in the process of integrating this powerful recent astrological season of eclipses in July and August. In fact, you may be integrating for the next many months or even years ahead.
What?
That's why it's important to continue allowing those deep emotions to rise and have clearing conversations with family, lovers, friends, and even those enemies. Allow yourself to be vulnerable while at the same time having the warrior strength to set strong boundaries towards those who are cruel or toxic to open up your energy to. Once you learn to set strong, clear boundaries with people, you can feel more safe to open up and expose your true self in the name of growth and healing. In the process of opening up, you can heal old wounds so that you can become a more mature, strong, and grounded adult, which I define as a sovereign being who can be of service and hold space for the awakening of humanity.
I like that definition.
You can only be a healer and a light worker for others to the degree that you heal and hold space for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It starts with you first. Only then you can serve others. This is the same in your twin flame partnership. You must be committed to healing and taking full responsibility for yourself. Otherwise, you won't be able to harmonize with your ultimate soulmate.
We have experienced that.
Mm-hmm.
Yet the truth is the work is so worth it, and it can be pleasurable and very pleasurable once the harmony occurs within your twin flame union and in your chakras that get spinning to that aligned frequency. Speaking of which, I think it's time to get off this video and do some other things with our chakras, mister. So, thank you for watching, and if you're ready to step into your ultimate twin flame relationship and you're curious about joining us in Bali, please click the link that we've placed in the description box below to learn more.
Namaste. Namaste. Namaste.